The University of Hawaii celebrating a big achievement as the school set another record for its extramural funding.
Yeah, $615 million. That's how much is coming into the UH system through external investments. Casey Len is live on the Manoa campus this morning. Morning, Casey.
Yeah, Steve, Grace, good morning. And I want to make the most of our time with you as Senator Brian Schatz, so I'm going to get right to him. Thank you for being with us, Senator.
Good to be here in Manoa.
Yeah, I know you were just over on Maui as we, reflected on the year that's been since the wildfires there. And as we talk about this big fundraising, or a funding goal, I should say, for extramural funding, can you talk a little bit about the role you played in the Appropriations Committee to make sure this was secured for UH and how important it was that we keep those numbers where they are and keep them growing?
Well, my job is federal funds, and UH makes this job a lot easier because, the challenge with making the case to both the executive branch and my colleagues is you have to make the case that what's happening is excellent and what's happening is in the national interest. And because UH is doing such important work on wildfire prevention, climate adaptation, Native Hawaiian language, Native Hawaiian health, the Red Hill Registry, all of these are programs that are sort of easy to fight for. And so as a result, we've gotten more than $600 million, a record amount in the last year, and we're building on that. So an extraordinary amount of resources coming into the University of Hawaii, but not just the top line dollar amount is what matters, but what it's for, and what it's for is things that are important for Hawaii.
Yeah, and the rest of the world, really, too. I want to ask you the economic impact of this when these kind of funds come in for research and innovation initiatives. The university ends up partnering with people, private sector. There's some job growth with this as well, right?
Yeah, I think it's great. And look, we have lots of sectors of our economy, but when you think about what happens in, say, tourism and defense, it doesn't necessarily knock around our community quite in the same way that money to the university system comes. A lot of this money comes to Manoa, but a lot of it is at Hilo, on Maui, across the state of Hawaii. So it's got a huge economic impact, and it gives opportunities to all these young people attending the University of Hawaii.
Yeah, and speaking of just the young people that come here, this is an attractive university because of its how renowned it is for research. It's an R1 school. I know that it's in the top tier of research universities. This is a really important school, correct?
Yeah, and I think, I just remember what Governor John Burns used to say about Hawaii, which is that sometimes people suffer from a subtle sense of inferiority, and he always wanted to fight against this. And the University of Hawaii has sort of transcended all this. The School of Ocean and Earth Science and Technology, a lot of what we do here is absolutely world-class, among the top 5 institutions in the world in its categories. And when it comes to native health, native education, we are actually number 1.
Yeah, and we are grateful to cover some of that. Senator Brian Schatz with us this morning. I appreciate your time.
Nice to see you.
Thank you for being with us. We have a lot still to talk about. We'll talk with the Vice President for UH, research and innovation initiatives that continue at this school. And again, a good thing to celebrate that funding figure. The 3rd consecutive year above $500 million. Pretty big deal. Guys, we'll send things back into the studio.
Yeah,
awesome. Big deal. Thanks, Casey.